I have a question for you. I'm going to take 3 balloons, one with hydrogen only, one with oxygen only, and one I'm going to sacrifice a little hydrogen to add some oxygen, but have a mixture of the two. The question I have is, when I ignite these, which gives the loudest, sharpest bang? Think about that for a minute and make a selection. Let's look at a possible explanation for each answer. Balloon A has the most hydrogen, so it should give the biggest bang. Balloon B has all the oxygen, which is very explosive, so it should produce a big bang. Or C, the mixture of gases, allows the reaction to produce rapidly, giving the biggest bang. Think about those 3 explanations and make a selection. We're talking about the reaction of hydrogen in balloons. So in this first balloon, I have hydrogen gas, and when a flame burns through this balloon and excites the hydrogen molecules, they'll react with oxygen molecules in the atmosphere. Now, that's actually a slow step, the mixing of the hydrogen and the oxygen in the atmosphere. So this reaction will occur, and there'll be an explosion, but it'll actually be more of a explosion. The mixing step slows it down a bit. This second balloon has only oxygen. Now, many people think that oxygen is a very dangerous gas, very explosive. But it turns out oxygen is an explosive gas in the presence of other molecules to react with. Oxygen by itself is not an explosive gas. It'll react rapidly with other molecules. In this case, we haven't given it any other molecules except maybe the material in the balloon. But in general, this is going to give almost no explosion. The third case, I have hydrogen and oxygen intimately mixed together. Now in this case, when the flame comes through the balloon, hydrogen and oxygen are primed to react. They're very close to each other. A hydrogen doesn't have to go very far to find an oxygen. The reaction occurs very rapidly, and it's the rapid reaction that forms the concussive force, the sharp bang that you get out of this explosion. So in this case, the answer is C. Oxygen and hydrogen mix form the fastest reaction and the loudest bang. Now, chemical quizzes that we're going to do, chem quizzes throughout this series, are going to require you to think kind of outside the box or outside the balloon. This one had a lot of chemical principles, especially for early on in the course. But I wanted to get you a feel for what you have to think about to do chem quizzes. You might not have got this one because of the complicated nature of the quick reaction versus the slow reaction, but keep trying. We're going to give you more principles and more tools to be able to perform on these chem quizzes.